got a big mouth. Came out there. I talk from my heart. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes, comes. But my controversy problem. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world. You know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do. Your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm going to have to suffer for it. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? And I think heaven is just when you sleep with a good conscience. You don't have nightmares. And hell is...
What's going on, everyone? I'm so happy you decided to join me on this journey called Podcast Life. We will be discussing topics like celebrity gossip, life lesson, politics, and etc. This is a judge-free zone. Think of me as that homegirl that is so down to earth that you feel like you've been knowing for years. Remember, over here at the Boomerang Effect, the motto is never judge a book by its cover before opening it up and reading it. And remember, it's okay to agree to disagree. Just stand on what you're saying. Got it? Period. Please like, comment, share, give feedback, anything to help this podcast grow, because it is a voice for the people. So, love, peace, and unity. Mwah! What's going on, everyone? It is your girl, Queen Quee, and this is the Boomerang Effect. Let's jump right on into it. Today's topic will be, can a relationship survive two people having different opinions when it comes down to sex, like two different sex lives? For as like, this person could be, into like a lot of exotic, freaky stuff, and then you could be just honestly satisfied with a little missionary, a little foreplay, and you go about your business. Or if you're gonna are you gonna turn into a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker? I'm sorry, but yeah. So let's get into the reason why I decided to talk about this subject. Now, it was interesting. Someone that I'm in the process of getting to know, they had posted something on social media, and they had said that they basically asked a question about who all had a threesome. It wasn't like a detailed status or nothing like that. It was just straight up like who all had a threesome. And it was so funny because I never forget, I reached out to him and I was just like, of course I put my 2 cents in, which was some eyeballs. And if I leave some eyeballs underneath your status 9 times out of 10, because I'm trying to see too. And yeah, it could be good or negative. I'm trying to see what's the response. So I'll never forget, I hit him up, we was talking about it, and I was just like, so why did you put that status up there? And he was just like, well, I just put it up there because, I wanted, people, I really wanted to see how many people all had a threesome or who was in 2 threesomes. But then I was just like, well, why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Because, why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? What is the big deal? Then I started thinking like, oh my gosh, like you really have to probably look into people and, their sexual preference when you're trying to pursue them or they trying to pursue you. Because like if you're into something that I'm not into, could the relationship survive? Could the situationship survive? You see what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like, if you like to be whipped and chains and bondage and I'm not with that, like, can we survive this? Now, far as the threesome talk, let's get into this subject, because a lot of times, a lot of people, kind of throw that out there in relationships and stuff like that. My opinion on threesomes, I would love to hear other people's opinion, but let me give you guys my opinion on threesomes. I am not for threesomes at all. I really am not for threesomes. Threesomes to me is like, you basically, is cheating in my face. Like, you have really on a cool lost all type of respect and desire for me in some way, to the point where you feel comfortable with bringing somebody in our bedroom, and and we like sharing them together. I really do be feeling like sometimes a lot of women do not, because you gotta understand, women are emotional creatures. And don't get me wrong, if a woman is into threesomes, 9 times out of 10, that's because she has a previous like situation where she was like a lesbian, or you know what I'm saying, she had, you know, desire to be with another woman or something like that. So, you know, her curiosity do jump in. So do I feel like every woman that have a threesome is like miserable or just trying to please the man so he won't leave or do nothing else? No, I do feel like it's women out there that, you know, are kind of in between, or they're bisexual, so they do find pleasure in that. And it's kind of like, well, I'm with my husband, I love him, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm attracted to women, I love women, and this is something I want to do. 9 times out of 10, you know, to be honest with you, that's still not good in my eyes, because I don't want no man to come to me or somebody I'm with and he feels he's, you know, he's in between. Like he feels like, well, you know, I love you, but I do still desire mans. And so, you know, I would love it. We can, you know, choo choo train on you. You know what I'm saying? Can we have a threesome? You see what I'm saying? I cannot, no. And it don't even have to do with the sexual preference. It's just the fact of, first of all, I'm a one woman act. I'm bringing that pressure. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like I'm in the point I feel like that sex is very intimate. You see what I'm saying? Like that's something that you supposed to cherish and take, you know what I'm saying, into consideration, because it's just you and your partner. You guys are thriving off each other. You guys are feeding into each other. You see what I'm saying? Like I want all attentions on me. I'm like running out the player clubs when she went to that doggone party with them white supremacists. All eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm like Tupac. All eyes on me. Look forward. Don't look down. Don't look around. When I say look up at me, I want focus on me, in the words of oh girl, her. So it's like, yeah, threesomes. I have never been like a fan of threesomes. I notice a lot of people sit up here and say, oh, well, it's not a big deal. But can your relationship, that's a good question also. Do you think that your relationship can survive a threesome? You see what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, no, it's not going to survive a threesome, because first of all, 9 times out of 10, if I decided to commit to you and love you and be loyal to you, I do not find pleasure with you pleasuring another woman in my face. That doesn't arouse me. That doesn't make me happy. So you telling me that, and then for the people that do have threesomes, especially the women, so you telling me that you gonna clown them if you catch them cheating or texting or messing with a female, you know what I'm saying, without you knowing, but you're willing to basically bring somebody else in your room and it's okay for y'all to have sex. And I always used to think like I'm trying to figure out, how did that work? Do you give her 20 and give me, 80% in bed? Like, I don't want to sit up here and look at you going down on her and smack it, flip it, rub it down, and then next thing you know, you're going to me, and you know what I'm saying? And because I'm gonna be looking. Because 9 times out of 10, the person I'm with, they didn't turn me out in some type of way to the point where I don't want you even thinking that I'm gonna be okay with that. And if for the dudes that's out here saying, "Oh, my girl ain't got no problem with it," or "We done did plenty of the time," look into that. Look into that. If your woman is consistently trying to have a threesome or trying to please you with having a threesome, please look into that, because it could be something deeper. I'm not gonna sit up. It could be the simple fact is that she's over you. Far as like the sex is not that good, so she rather, you know what I'm saying, be satisfied in another type of way. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like you need to look into it. It could be dealing with, she could be insecure or dealing with self-esteem issues, and she just feel like that she loves you so much, anything to keep you happy. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes you speaking to your spouse and trying to get a clear understanding of why we're having this open situation and bringing people into our bedroom. Please be very mindful that when you bring people into your bedroom, it's just like social media. When you sit up here and put your business out there in the street, it's out there. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no really going back. Look at T.I. and Tiny. Now they sitting up here damn near fit to get federal charges on them, because now all these women that they had threesome with, talking about they was drugged and raped and everything else in the process of them sitting over here trying to have a threesome with these people. So at the end of the day, you have to be careful and look into the situation when you sit up here and say threesome. To me, threesome is like, I'm basically giving you permission to cheat in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm basically letting it be known like I'm with whatever you with. No, you will. I don't go by queen for nothing. I go by queen because that is who I am. And that's how I want to carry myself. You ain't gonna ask your daughter, You ain't finna give your daughter no advice about, yeah, go ahead and get that boy a threesome, because you cannot stand the fact of, you know what I'm saying, your daughter, sister, mama, you know what I'm saying, degrading themselves or feeling like that a threesome is a good way to keep a man. So I'm not trying to be biased when it comes down to this situation, because like I said, Prince, say it's not also on a man to basically, you know what I'm saying, clarify that situation when it comes down to having a threesome. Like, I don't feel like every man, that's something that they desire. And I don't feel like it's a deal breaker. But I did want to know, like, how do you guys feel about threesomes? Do you feel like that is, you know, it's not a big deal, or or it's definitely a deal breaker? Like, if your spouse was to come to you about a threesome, you'll probably just be like over it by then, because you cannot believe they even tried you like that. Or is it something that you're open minded to? I would love to hear you guys' feedback on that. That's my point on the threesomes, because I just noticed a lot of time women that have threesomes, when it come down to their husband, is because it's still like a control issue. I think I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was just like, to be honest with you, I feel like a lot of women agree to that, because it's like they don't want to lead a dude. They already know this dude gonna do whatever he want to do with or without them. So it's kind of like, well, let me portray that I'm cool, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm everything with him, because then he'll put the power back in my hand. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm cool with it, but I gotta pick the female. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You see what I'm saying? And a dude, of course, is gonna go with it, because you just said he can do it. He don't care. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, they're miserable. They going, you know what I'm saying, like, they're going into it like trying to figure out, like, what is he thinking? You know what I'm saying? Like, how's he gonna treat this female when she get in the bed with us? And I didn't hear, like, people that have threesome, you know what I'm saying, it always ends badly. Or as like somebody can get pregnant, you know what I'm saying, catch a disease, or sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like the two people that, you know, the person who came into it to be the third wheel end up evolving a relationship when it come down to the woman or the man. And it's kind of like now both of them mad because they trying to figure out what the heck. Like, somebody sleeping in my bed. Yeah, the person who you brought in the room. So I just feel like that's like definitely Pandora box. If my mate was to ask me, if I was in a relationship with somebody and they asked me, hey, what do you think about a threesome, or we have a threesome, I would really consider it. I really would consider the situation far as like letting them go about their way. Because for you to even feel like that I need a teammate, baby, I'm MVP. I'm just gonna be like, baby, I'm sorry, I ain't what you want, I ain't what you need. Because now that you came to me with the idea of having a threesome, now I can't get it out of my head, where it's like I'm an overthinker as it is. So I'm be like, okay, either he's already cheating, he's thinking about cheating, or it's something that I'm not doing that's satisfying him, and he feels like he needs to be more comfortable. So that's the thing with the threesome. Another thing was, can your relationship survive if you two are on two different sexual levels? Like, if you are a stone cold freak that like a lot of bandages, chains, whips, and stuff like that, and then you are with someone that is really kind of simple, a little foreplay here, you know what I'm saying, a little, you know, a little this and that, but nothing too major. You see what I'm saying? The regular positions, front, back, side to side, and that's it. Like, can you, if you have a fetish, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see, like, the people that have a fetish for something, like, it's kind of like, I have to have this female do this to me, or I have to be with a man that does this. You see what I'm saying? Like, I really be wanting to get into that. Like, could the relationship survive? Because I didn't hear stories where, you know, they get in a relationship, they even get married, but then it's kind of like, do you deprive your spouse when it comes down to their sexual fetishes and desire? I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't like nobody going in the back door, aka anal. Yeah, let's get real. Come on now. Half of the time, anybody listen to this podcast, you're grown. And you know I'm 3 times grown because I got 3 kids. But I'm just saying, it's certain type of stuff that I will not do. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing, you ain't fit to kick down the back door. And you know what I'm saying? It's just probably some more other things that I won't do. But the other side of the situation is, if you feel comfortable with your spouse, it is things that you might do with a person that you never, you know what I'm saying, desire to do with, you know, anyone else. I'm not gonna lie, we all done been in a position where, Tommy Tommy can get it. You see what I'm saying? He can, you said you weren't gonna do that, but you know what I'm saying? When he come down to Tommy, he got your body so relaxed and loose and you just caught up in him, you willing to let him put it in your ear, eye, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But then you got Jack, and you be like, Jack, don't even come to me with that, because if you think you finna play me too close, I'm finna, you gonna go off on them. Soon as they sit up here, can't I have I what? I know you're not. Okay, that's it. I can't believe you said that. I can't believe you did that. So, and then you got Tommy over there saying, "Bro, can I have this?" You like, yes, yes, you got it. What? How would you prefer it? So, I do feel like it's a double standard when it comes down to that. So, I'm not gonna sit up here and say the definition of, like, when people sit up and say never. That's true, because you never know what you'll do for that person. But the question is, can a relationship survive two people having a different sexual preference? And my opinion is I don't think so. Just because it depends on what is a sexual preference. And like I said, for say if they are into certain type of stuff that I really do not feel comfortable with, and I don't have a desire to even please you in that, because I'm a pleaser. I don't mind submitting to the right person, but I'm just saying though, if I don't find that pleasing to me, like if it's certain type of sexual activity that you're into and I think that is real creepy, I don't care how much I love you. I just gracefully bow out and be like, hey, you might need to find somebody that can just strike your appetite. But then you hate to deprive somebody you know that you love or care about, because it's kind of like sometimes it take a lot of people to open up about certain type of moves and different type of stuff that they like when they interact with a person. So I'm very open minded. I would say that I'm open minded for as like I'll let you, you know what I'm saying, tell me what kind of porn you watch, what kind of positions you like, different. I might even let you get one fetish in before I'll be judgmental. For as I'll be like, okay, well, he felt comfortable enough to tell me that, then it's cool. But nah, you're not gonna do that on me. So, I make it clear, but I definitely will not judge you if you tell me an off the wall story or something that you like, that could be probably weird or whatever to people. But it's like if you feel comfortable enough to tell me, I would definitely keep it a secret and don't make a big deal about it. But if it's something that I don't want to do, then I'm not gonna do it, and I stand on that. Nah, just saying, but I really do. Like I just was like, nah, it's just certain procedures and things that you can't even play with. So yeah, please like, share, comment. We're gonna wrap it up. Please share. I'm sorry, I keep on talking about it's late when I make this podcast. But anyways, leave a message. I do have a messenger where you can leave a voice message. Please let me know what you guys think. If you did like it, thumbs up. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening to this. And you guys are so wonderful. Thank you so very much. Mwah.